Hello, guess what we're going to be doing? Look at this. I got 2 of these from my haul. Why is this chair playing up? Right, I thought we'd do it. Get them ready. And the nice thing about these is it's wood. Right, so I don't need that. There's the base. If it's up like that. Right. So let us find what I'm going to need. Where's my pink pen? I like my pink pen. And there it is. There is my pink pen. And I need some stickers. Oh shit. Right, and some bottles. Right, so let's see how many I'm going to need. As per normal with these things, they're not coded. Oh God, I hope I've got enough bottles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, look at that. Bang on the money. Right. Oh dear. Oh, I need to get a flipping iPad charging dock. I found one on Amazon, but it's 93 quid. Well, it would have been 99 quid, 99p. But it's the one compatible with my iPad, which is an iPad Pro Generation 4, 4th generation. So right. I need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we'll have that. I've got 1 extra. I'm sorry, you little 1 extra. I might rescue you. I apologise, I'm yawning. I'm having one of those moments where I'm a couple of days. I've basically spent most of the day in bed. I got up earlier on, about 3, 4, I think it was, to do my Temu haul. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh dear, my 5 looks more like a 6. 7, 8. Then A and C. Right. I got one of those on. Oh, right. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A and C. Put them up there. Right. Here we go. I'm hoping that this will actually look okay with them all being, you know, sparkly rhinestone ones. Otherwise, when I get to doing the second one, I should be doing that with a mixture. Right, so we need 1. That's 2, that's 1. There we go. 1 down. Oh, knickers, as they say. I don't quite know where they say that, but well, let's put them in there. Oh, shoot. I'm on clutterbug mode. We're getting there. Don't think they're all going to fit on that thing that I put them out for. Four. That's 8. 5. Well, if anybody has any ideas about charging up a iPad Pro Generation 4 wirelessly, please let me know, because my charging port on my iPad's gone or going, and it's just getting to be a pain in the backside. I mean, I've got a case which charges up the pencil wirelessly, so I know that I can charge up wirelessly. It's just I need one which has, you know, a bit of oomph to do so. You know, and at a reasonable price. So if anybody knows of anyone, please let me know. 4, 5, 6. I think I can get them all on. Oh, this is going to look absolutely fab. See if I can try and get it done today. Go empty that bin. Some very similar. I don't like it when they do similar drills. Oops, I missed out A. Gone straight onto A. Because that's when it all starts looking a little bit, Right, let's go back to 8, should we? I could have put all these into trays actually instead of bottles. Oh well. 8 and C. Right. There's that done. There's no point me having the light on because I'm going to see through wood. I keep wondering whether I should be painting this first. Or getting some pretty paper. That might be the one, some pretty paper. But if that's the case, I can do that after. And then I can Mod Podge it on. Oh, no, that's a little bit too much, isn't it? It's a bit too old granified. Ah, that one would do. But would one sheet be enough? That is the thing. And you can see through it. Ah, I've got that paint. I'm going to do that paint, but I'm going to have to paint along the edges. No, I'm not going to paint along the edges. I should just be very neat. Got that emulsion paint. That's what I'll do, that duck egg blue type one. That'll go on the back there nicely, I think. Let's see. I've got it over here somewhere. Oh, stop it. You're making all that noise as if you're oh, you suddenly are charging. Oh, don't touch the wire, anybody. It's so bloody temperamental. It's just, so frustrating. And I've tried the, I mean, I've only got like 4 tabs and it's still doing it. So, you know, right. Let's just get this off. But what I will need is, right, some of this. Right. Right. Missed a bit. Have I got any more pieces? Urgh. Any in here? I know I did have some. Okay. I'll have to use a sheet of this instead. This is A4. I got it on a roll. It's single-sided. It's so I can put it through the printer. If anybody's interested in some of this, just let me know and I'll let you know how much. It comes with like 5 sheets, so you get quite a good bit amount. So after I've done all that, I'm still going to need a bit. Don't know which bit. So it doesn't really matter. Right, there we go. Oh, that's going to annoy me. There we go. Right, we're done. She says, let's start on C, shall we? Right, this is where my Pic Mondu is going to come in handy. I don't know what I've done with my, it's probably fallen off the table and on the floor somewhere. My Diamond Art Club pen, which has got my Diamond Art Club metal tip on it. It's here somewhere, I think. Right, let us see how well this works. So, what has everybody been up to? Anything fun, interesting, silly, daft? Hope you're all well. Oh, my daughter gets the keys to her new house on the end of this month. She's so excited. I'm so pleased for her. I'm proud of her for what she's managed to achieve. Her and her husband. Yeah. It's a shame that house would be ideal for kids, but they've chosen not to have any. Which I think's sad. Because when they get older, you know, grandkids and everything else are fun. But well, her decision. And I do have a grand dog. So, who's nutty, totally nutty, beautiful, a cockapoo I think she is, and called, yeah, and she's lovely, black cockapoo, little tart, but she's our tart, isn't she? Well, my son's got a birthday, his 29th on Friday. I thought he was going to be 30 this year, so I pushed the boat out for his birthday. And I also thought it'd get me into his good books, and it has. It's been pretty cool recently. So I'm fingers crossing it's going to last. But yeah, I got him tickets for him and his partner to go down to the Grand Prix. It's only the Thursday edition one. It's not the full Grand Prix race, which is, I think, is on the Sunday, because that was going to be something like 369 quid, and I just didn't have that. I nearly didn't have the amount that I needed for them both. But the thing is, though, they can both go, and the kids can go free. So, you know, it'd be really nice if we can take the kids, but I've got the problem of going out of school, and school no longer see things like that as educational, even though if they were to bloody do it, it'd be educational. And I mean, you know, and what an experience, because there's a museum there. I think Don would love that, along with Dad. You know, and they can so we'll just have to see. I mean, because they're free, if they can't get them out, it's going to be a real shame for the kids, because I think they'd really like it. And Don was here when we were discussing it, so he's already in the know of it, and it's like, oh dear, don't want to disappoint him. They should allow you at school, you know, to have some holiday, you know, where you can use, even if it's, you know, 2 days. And you can say it's educational, because what we used to do was, I'd take the kids out on an educational thing when we used to go down south, and we used to go camping, and if we couldn't get, you know, if I couldn't get a cheaper sort of thing, we'd get it then. And of course we'll go and visit lots of things, and I get them to write a page of, you know, of what they did on the holiday, the things they saw and what they learnt. So it's sort of, you know, and then they go and hand it to the teachers. So, you know, didn't have to do it, but I did, because I thought, well, that would help. But that was back in the day before they were fining everybody left, right and centre. Now I think it's just a money grab, and I think these schools and whatnot, because they're not getting so much funding as they usually get, they're having to cut costs and make up money everywhere else. I think that's why they now fine children for not being in school, or fine the parents, which I think is absolutely, you know, on some things, yes, fair enough. But as long as you show proof of that's what you've got, you know, where you're going. I mean, God, the kids could do great. They could have photos, print out photos to add to their project. You know, what they saw, what they learnt from it. You know, what else is done there. So, well, choice is down to them as to what they do, whether they risk getting a fine or whether they just go themselves, which I think will be a real shame, because I can't afford Legoland. Legoland was just a little bit out of my reach. Well, and this is going to be a big thing for his, you know, his 30th birthday, so I thought, but that's next year. He's still going to class as his 30th birthday. I say, Nick, right, you're 30 this year and you're 29 next year, okay? But, well, it's... oh, dearie, dearie, dear. I really like this. I think I've got some money coupon, you know, money off. Problem is, they want you to spend 15 quid first off, don't they? And they seem to be taking forever this time. Before, it used to be about a week and you get it. Now, you're waiting, what, 2-3 weeks? I mean, this one, the last date was today, and they really pushed the boat out to get it to me today. Otherwise, they'd have to pay me £4. And as it was, 2 of my items from my Temu haul I'm sending back. And they want them back. Typical. I think if it had been one, they'd have probably said, nah, leave it, you can keep it because it's broken. I've got some candle stickers. I mean, I've got some upstairs. And they are a good size. They're about 1.5 inches. But these ones that turned up were about 1 inch. And my God, you need a magnifying glass to read the warnings on them. Which is what I got them for. I got them warnings so I could do some candles. 4 candles. But yeah. These would be good if they did them with some brown drills, just in case you're doing them. I'm going to do these for about £6 because I like doing them. I'll put that up. I can get one done. And resined. Then if I could sort of, you know, if they say, oh, got a brown haired girl, I could then get brown rhinestones. I'm liking this. It's, you know, the hair is nicely far apart, so it's not overly busy. Got a mixture of, you know, non-drills, which is going to be great. So it's going to break it up a bit, whereas some of these drilled ones, you look at them and go, oh my God, they're horrible, because they're just, you know, so close together that you can't see one item to the other. You know, one part of it from the next. It just looks like a blur, a smudge of everything. Oh, I do like this. I'll get more. See, that glasses case could be turned into like a pen case for your diamond painting pens. Yeah, to be able to offer these with brown hair or red hair. I mean, this would be classed as blonde hair, I should think. I don't think black will do well, because it's got a not background. I'll have to do some and see. I mean, I can always take them off then. God, I can hear my tummy going. Back on these shakes. I mean, yes, I've been having one meal, proper meal a day, like 3 shakes, sometimes only 2 shakes. Like yesterday, I only had, what did I have yesterday? Yesterday I had, oh, I cheated. I got a takeout. but I'd only had one shake because I spent the majority of the day in bed because I was absolutely done in. And I'm still not feeling right today. I'm still feeling really tired, but nowhere near as tired as I was yesterday. Yesterday, oh my God, I couldn't keep my eyes open. Wow. Oh, missed a couple of C's up here. Oops. Don't drop off. Diamond painting's certainly come on a lot since, you know, when I first started. Because when I first started, it was just paintings. And now we have Christmas decorations, bookmarks, these things, stickers, glass cases, bookmarks, also bookmarks, keychains, you name it now. Tissue boxes. It's just mental. It really is. But wow. I don't know how much I should sell these for. I'm thinking £6, but then, you know, £2, what was it? I can't remember how much it was for the thing itself. £2.60, something other, £2.70. Oh, call it £3 because I had to do some research in getting it. So call it £3 and then doing it. Well, we'll soon see how long it takes because this is going to be one video and then I can go from there. I think I might just end up trying to get these onto Etsy. Maybe I should try Etsy again. That might be the one. How many more C's have I got? 2 more C's. Whoop, whoop. There we go. And that is the C's, I think, done. Yep. Right. Right. Do I do the 4s now or do I save them for the end? Oh, I don't know. 4s, let's do them now. Get them over and done with. There's a lot of 4s. Let's do a jacket first. What do you think? Are you liking this? Yeah, I think I'm just going to sidetrack because you know I do that often. Temu. I wish I'd got more of these. Oh God, they've gone up. They've definitely gone up. Don't know what you call them. No, you don't call them stands, that's for sure. Aha. No, don't like that one. A bit garish. Ah, that one could be nice. There are some nice ones, but there are equally some garish ones. This is sidetracking really badly. But I just can't help myself. Well, get to the bottom of the page, see if there are any more. No. Right, let's go to cart and let's see. God, I've got a lot in here. I can't climb on them and I can't whatnot them anymore. Oh dear. There's a lot here that I would like. Golly, that is a lot. Oh well, I'll sort that out later. Because that isn't getting this done, is it? No. Wow. God, it's dark out already. I'll be having to have my next shake. I don't know how many apart I'm having them. They should be around at least 4 hours apart, but I think I've been having them a little bit too closer. There's no way I can fit 2 more in tonight, so I'll just have one last one, and then I'll have a couple of spoonfuls of peanut butter. It's nice to rest my tummy though, but at the same point it isn't nice to rest my tummy, because with no food really going in except for shakes, there's nothing coming out. And I don't want to get into trouble that way again. Well, oh God, I've got to get dressed tomorrow and go out. No, that's craft group. But I've got to call in, see Nick, hand him his birthday card. Oh, I've got to get it, find it. It's around here somewhere. And then go to craft group. Got a whole load more coasters which I found and I packed up and leave them there. And then I can, what's the word? Then I've got to come back out of craft group and go to the post office and post that return. And then I've got to go to my little unit and get that that fabric. And oh, actually I might as well not go to the post office first and post that thing. I might as well go to the unit and do that there, get the fabric sorted, and then go, what's the word? And then go to the post office. I think that's the one. Put that there, I think. Oh, stop falling down. Oh shit. Do you know what? I've been absolutely cluttered. I'm so warm. And I've been just a klutz. I spilt my tea. My tea was balanced on the hardback big book that I've got on my bed, which I have my iPad on. And it tipped over and spilt. I was like going, oh, for God's sakes. So, tea on my blanky sheet thing that I sleep on. It's a fluffy fur thing, which is nice. So it's not actually a sheet, it's a whatnot. So I had to dab that down and put something on to help soak it up. It wasn't that much that came out, but it was enough to make it all bloody wet. And then some of it went on my weighted blanket and on my Shaozan and on my Lan Wangji and Wei Ying throw, which I was more gutted about. So So I've wrapped it up sort of in a towel type thing to sort of soak up and dry up some of the tea. So, oh, for God's sakes, what next? That's why some days I just don't get out of bed, because I know if I'm on a klutz mode, I'm going to end up falling over, listing and tripping to the side, dropping things, and it's just not really worth it. Right, 4. This is still 4. Wow. Haven't heard from Louise for ages. I hope she's okay. And Penny, hope she's okay too. Oh, what's going on here? Get on there. Stop slipping and sliding. Only I'm allowed to do that. Yeah. Oh. God, I'm so tired. Absolutely worn out this past 2 weeks or so. I've got to, I'm feeling a bit down as well. And I don't know whether it's all part and parcel of my autism diagnosis, because they do say you get a bit down. And I do feel a little bit from that, I think. It's sort of like the now bit that I feel, it's like, you know, all along I've had this, and I've been struggling all this time, and it's like I'm beating myself up for not sorting it out sooner. But you know, it's crazy. I think it's because I'm seeing a difference to how I treat me, deal with me now than what I did before. I mean, before I used to beat myself up for not being able to do this, that and the other, not working it out. You know, most people wouldn't see it, but I would do it. I would beat myself up, you know, saying, oh, for God's sakes, why can't I do this? I should be able to do this, and all that kind of stuff. And now I'm beating myself up for not working it out sooner, because now it just seems so bloody obvious. So I think I might benefit from speaking to the girl at the surgery, the mental health sort of person. I've seen her quite a few times before. She's very nice. I've got to, if I need help, I've got to start saying I need help. But half me thinks that's giving up by saying I need help, when, you know, I've lasted this amount of time, you know, without anybody's help, so to speak. With masking and all that lot, and why would I suddenly need help now? And it's like, it doesn't kind of work like that. So I'm trying to convince myself that it's okay to ask for help when you need it. You know, if it's just to take a rest, you know. But Some days are better than others. And even my, I know I'm out of sorts is because even my oomph for diamond painting is sort of getting up and going. I mean, you know, I would have got quite a long way with this. But now I'm thinking, no, I've got to not just pace myself, but to limit myself to a certain extent. Because, yeah, I kind of like use this as an excuse not to do a lot of things. Oh, I'm diamond painting, so I can't do this, I can't do that and the other. And it's crap because I do need to get on and do other things. Even if it's just sort of doing another hobby or going out into the fresh air, you know, getting a bit of rays, you know, getting a nice bit of vitamin D on my skin. It's, you know, I've got to remember to do that. So I have to try and find a balance. And I really don't understand how some people, Mara, my God, you amaze me, girl, how you're forever doing videos, lives and all this. I just don't know how you can do it. I mean, some days I've seen like two or even 3 videos that you've put up. And it's like, blimey, sometimes I struggle just to do 1 a day. And I know we shouldn't compare. But we kind of do, to a certain extent. Everybody is different, and it's kind of like I can tell myself, and I know what it is, you know, and all this kind of stuff. But it's still trying to convince yourself, no matter how much you know something, it's still hard to sort of take it on board and accept things. No. I mean, I'm putting off doing the resin to these, but I've got to get on and do it. And I know once I do it, it'll be fine. I mean, it's UV, and I have got a respirator, one of those ones with the big sort of like bits on the side. You go, like, you know, Luke Skywalker. His dad, Darth Vader, I mean. But yeah. But then why am I starting talking about bloody Star Wars again? No! It's because I'm thinking I've really got to crack on and finish these littler projects that I've started. So I'm going to have to write down a list of everything. And I am a writing down girl, kind of girl. I find it's calming when I write it down. Yeah, I can put it onto the iPad or I prefer putting it if I'm going to do something on the computer, the laptop. But it's not the same as writing things down to do. I kind of prefer to write things down, because I feel as if it's going into my head a little bit more. Just got to remember I'm still doing 4s. But yeah, I want to go through my stash. This year I'm definitely going to get my debts down, my bills paid and all that. I'm going to focus on that. So no more diamond painting buying. I've done my limit, I'm pretty certain, and I've got enough to last me a century. And so I'm going to work that out. I'm going to work out ones which I want to keep and ones which I'm going to sell, and then where I'm going to sell them, and then what to do with the money. I'm going to have a look at my old budgeting channel. It's going to be a bit depressing though, because it'd be looking back on the time when I was on Etsy and I had extra money. I know. Yeah. Yeah. I thought all this was 4s, but actually some of it's 3s, which is probably just a slightly different shade of blue. Well, with a bit of luck. Yeah. I really would like to go down and help my daughter when she gets to moving, but I know I'll just be a hindrance to her. You know, and it's not as if I can do much anyway when I'm there. So I'll wait until she's ready. Got a lot of work to do, I think they will have. Because they want to decorate it. They've got to get carpet for it. It's a big house and the garden is massive. Don't think they'll be focusing on the garden so much at the moment. I think it's the house is the priority. Not sure. But I've got to get some money saved up for her for when they move in. So that'll be out of next month's money, I think. And yeah. I want to be able to give them something so they'll be able to get some bits, you know, even if it's just a takeout when they move in, and a bottle of wine or something. And I've got to get a new home. Congratulations on your new home. And I've also want to get that painting. Got to find it first. There was a painting that I got, a custom one of Whiskey Woo Woo, which is their dog in a silly pose, lying on its back with his mouth open, drooling and sort of looking dappy at you. Beautiful one, really. But I want to get that one finished and framed and sent down to them. I think it might end up being a Christmas time, that one, which should probably be a bit better because I've got to pace myself. I mean, I haven't put my pacing machine on for ages, but there again, I've cancelled the subscription just while I do the subscription for Brick Borrow for the grandkids and Nick. Hopefully they would have got somewhere with it. Don't want it just to sit there, you know, and have 2 months with one set. Yeah, because this one is one where I've gone for the one where it's, you know, you get one set, you do it and you can send it back and then they'll send you out the next one, as opposed to the one a month. And I couldn't do the other one, which was 2 a month. So thought this one might be a bit better for them. Oh dear, well, what do you think so far? Is that looking good or is that looking good? That is looking rather tasty, isn't it? It is. I think this is going to be a long one. Oh God, I wish I had another cup of tea. No, I want a cup of tea. Oh, yes. So I keep thinking, well, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? And then it's like, yeah. I was a bit peed off yesterday when I got my my takeout. I went for a bloody McDonald's again, didn't I? And I had to work it out right. I didn't want to pay the delivery, which was £2.49. So to get under and get the free delivery, I had to buy another item for £1.79, and that worked out as a cheeseburger. So I got a cheeseburger, no bun. So I think that's helped with my diet being, you know, okay-ish, because I didn't have the bun on both ones. And oh my God, it was nice. But it was just the fact also that I didn't have to cook. And that cost me a little bit less than if I had didn't buy it and paid the delivery, which is crazy, isn't it? So in future, if I get from them again, which I probably will at some point, got to add a bit of variation to my takeout menus. I will do that again. But also on the Just Eat, if I pay by my bank card, I get cash back. So I should probably have another one this month. I didn't have my fish and chips the other day because I thought, no, that's going to be way too much, and also it's going to be way too much fat, and I really don't want to have something which is sort of dripping in fat, which that is, as opposed to, yes, I got a triple cheeseburger. I know it's greedy, isn't it? Triple cheeseburger, but it didn't have a bun, and a single cheeseburger with no bun, and some large fries, and I did get a McFlurry. So yeah. And yeah, my tummy did feel a little bit sore this morning, but it wasn't that bad at all. And I think it was more due to the fact was because I was absolutely starving, and I wolfed it down, which isn't a good thing to do. But I've been trying this. I've heard about this thing called velocity banking. I don't know how good it is, but I thought I'd give it a whirl. And what it means is that your credit cards, they want paying, obviously. Now some of them want, I think my biggest one wanted £118 this month, and I thought, blimey, £118. And then I thought, right, okay, I'm going to rearrange my bills so that what I can pay using that card is, you know, I'll pay my bills with that. So it's got its payment, and it is going down because I'm not having so much interest because I am paying it and everything else like this. So it will be going down, yeah, granted slowly, but at the same point, you know, and I'm getting the other things that I need to get. And then I thought, right, well, I've got another credit card, but that just wants, I think it's £69. And so I thought, right, okay. So when money comes in, I've been working out, and I'm thinking, oh my God, that was me thinking I was on real bad dire straits. But no, with that, doing it that way, it ain't bad. So I'm going to try it for a couple of months and just see, just to help get me past this bloody Klarna and Temu stage. And I did the same with my Monzo Flex. I paid that. That actually was the most one. They wanted 175. I paid it, and then I proceeded to pay for my son's birthday present with it, and I managed to get some other payments out for some other bills. So that wasn't too bad. So when my money comes in tomorrow, I'm actually going to be slightly better off than I thought. I've got the money in the business account for the payments that are going out from there. I've checked and I've put them all back to going out from there because it was just getting ridiculous the way I was borrowing from Peter to pay for Paul, to pay back for Jeffrey, and you know, and Samuel wanted his Pennyworth, and then, you know, Michael butted in. I don't even know a Michael, but at any rate, yes. So in the end, don't know Peter and Paul, but yeah. So I'm gonna see how it goes, and I'm so gutted because I usually get a lovely diary, and it's the Letts of London, and it's called a Rhino one, and it was a ring bound bindery, but it had a hidden spine, and it was A5 size. And I mean, I got one last time. I'm going to have to hunt it out because that one was an academic one, and so that goes up to the end of this year, which I've got to hunt out. It was a bit smaller though, but I liked that because I could, on each page a day it had, I put sticky notes, and on those sticky notes they would be like the payment for such and such. All my payments I put on sticky notes, individual sticky notes, and then I put them on that page that they were due to go out that month, because every month it sort of changed a bit. And then I would, after I paid it, I would then move it to the following month, and then I could look easily and see which ones I'd paid and which ones I still had to pay, etc. All the bills that I still had to pay, and that was great. I liked that. But Letts of London have decided, in their infinite bloody stupidity wisdom, to discontinue it. I've a good mind to actually message them back and say, have you got one like that, but which is undated? Because I tell you what, that would definitely sell. Then they could just make one batch, and it's just permanent, and then people can get that and do their own dates. See me, I would pencil the dates in and then rub them out, and then of course, because I'm using sticky pads, sticky notes, you know, it'd be great. That's the best one I have found, and I'm gutted. I'm sure they'd find a use for people, you know, who want one which is, you know, undated, because then they can just make a set amount each year, and well, it just continues, doesn't it? They don't have to keep reprinting or be left with lots left over. Because to get around the sort of, you know, the extra bits that sometimes they have in them, like the next year, don't they, in the back bit or whatever, in the front they'll have, you know, this year's calendar, next year's calendar and the last year's calendar, just for good measure. Well, they don't have to do that. They could just, I don't know, some come with stickers, so they could just do a sticker of a little calendar for next year, which they could add in. Or just don't bother, because, you know, people will just buy a new one. You'll be able to work it out. So if anyone feels up to messaging Let's of London on Facebook, please ask for the Rhino. Let's of London Rhino A5 diary to be made undated. It was perfect, it was. I had expenditure, it was great for my business as well. So I had different coloured post-it notes for home and then for my business. God, I am so hot. My face is running. I wish it would run to Antarctica or even the Arctic. Good God. I did think this was going to take me forever, all this blue bit, but actually, oh, come on. Your hole's still there, so why are you be arsing around? There you go. Oh, it's because you're stuck on there. Sometimes if it gets on the washi tape bit, it just won't move. Oh my God. Got to work out. Yeah. Oh, you. What's everybody doing themselves? Paintings. Are you working on all other crafts? Well, got to stop being silent, haven't I? Where are we now on the old time factor? I bet we're definitely at an hour, aren't we? Oh, 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 oh! I've just realised it's March, and that means oh my god! Ooh, 26th of March, 26th of March. Is my Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, Moda Zushi, the Comic Manhwa, Volume 9. Ooh! And then the other one comes out in June the 11th, arriving June the 11th, number 10. I'll have to see if there's 11 and 12 yet. Gotta see my boys. Oh my god, I am hungry. I've got to finish this though. I'm determined to finish this on camera. Oh, nearly there. Da-da-da's back. The page is white. Together we learn to read and write. To read and write. I don't know what that's from, and I don't know why that entered my head. Right. I think that is all the fours. Right, let us now choose a lighter blue. Okay, and 3 should be 3 looks a bit similar to that one. Oh well. Right, this one is 2. Am I still in the picture? Can you still see? Oh, please pick up. Right. I'm hoping to finish this so I can show you. 1 hour 16. I definitely think this is going to be a past a 2-hour job. Maybe you'll be curious. If you get to the end, can you put a red heart plus green heart equals yellow heart. Two. Oh dear. I was just colouring them in. Oh shoot. Have I just done some which is twos, which is threes? No. Ow, thank God for that. Thought I had. Got to be careful because some of these, they've got the dome on the silver side. So they've got silver domes instead of the blue domes. Oh, and that one's a split one. Bit of trash. Two. Good God, I really am going to have to put that fan on a minute. It'd be nice if I could have had the window open, but you'd have heard all those sounds really loudly. It's bad enough what you can hear. I've got an air vent just above the wall. I've got a picture over it, but you can still hear the noise. Right, so that's that bit. Now let's go down here. I thought if I get this blue bit sorted, then it's just a case of filling in really, isn't it? I've got to see how long it takes me to do this. Now granted, I have had a look on Temu and Amazon and etc. But even including that, it'd be nice to know. I've already done over an hour, and if you were thinking about doing this as a living, you know, it's ridiculous, because what the going rate is now, what, £9 an hour, I think? I don't know. But if that's the case, already done £9 worth. So that would make this thing, you know, rather expensive. If you were to do it that way, that's the problem with you know, working for yourself. Some things you just can't get the money back on them, you know, and so you've got to make up your mind, and that's when you've got to be a bit tough and just only do the things that are profitable. But then that kind of like does defeat the art of when you're a crafter, because when you're a crafter, you do it because you love doing it and you want to do it, but it won't necessarily pay to do it. That's where some business people will say, no, you don't do that, because not unless you can get the costs down on it. But you see, I would sooner take a hit, because there'd be some things which I can make relatively quickly, relatively cheaply, and I can get my money back, or some of my money, you know, on top of that. So if an item cost me £2 to make and it's only taken me 10 minutes, that's a defect one as well. Then it's you know, you can get some of the costs back from that, from your profit on that one. Oh, good God. won't be practicing on this one for doing my resin. That is for sure, because I don't want to bugger this up. I'll be practicing on one of those, what's it called? Coasters. Yeah. Getting quieter and quieter, aren't I? I'm tiring. This is where I should be pacing myself. But I want to finish this and show you. I suppose I could do it over 2, couldn't I? But you see, now I've started this, I'll probably continue off camera instead of saving it for another video. Have a spoonful of peanut butter in a minute. Give me a little bit of energy. I don't know whether to put some on. Oh, that's a manked one as well, on a bit of toast. As long as it's less than, or it's around 200 calories, it should be okay. See, I started this last week. Was it the week before? I don't know. I have hold on. I've lost more than that. I lost a 5. I know I lost a 5, but it's not there anymore. I'm getting pissed off with this. It's taking away my good losses. I know I did. Ooh. I've done more than 4. That's for sure. Not impressed. Come on, I have to go and weigh myself. Problem is, it goes onto the system. Oh my good gold. This is Oh my god, it's going on and on and on. I'm going to finish her off next colour. I'm not going to do 3 just yet. I'll do that one last. Might do the ones. Right, let's crack on. Let's go and get a bit speed on. More haste, less speed actually. La 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 la. Oh dear. La 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 la. It's the tune to the Magic Roundabout, I think. Here comes Bod. Tell you what, that hair, what was it? Hartley the hair. Oh my god, that was such a rancid hair. It always scared me. Oh, it was horrible. It was moth-eaten. So kids programs, kids TV in the 70s and 80s. I'm sure I've done that before, so I won't go on anymore. God, remember the professionals. And I could do. I can't remember it now. I could do anything for you. The Minder song with Dennis Waterman. Huh. Oh my god. I caught some of the very, very old clips, part of EastEnders, or as I call it, West Blenders. Oh, I used to watch that when it first came out in 1986. I used to watch it sort of religiously type of thing, and oh my god. And then thank god I saw the light, and I didn't like seeing any of the soaps. But I caught some bits because they were like just clips, so they were like 5-10 minutes worth of it, and some of those I just remember the first time round, and I'm looking at them going, oh my god, this is so dated. When Michelle went into labour and Sharon did a runner. And we know why Sharon did a runner, because Michelle told her who the father was of her baby, and it happened to be Sharon's father, Dirty Den as he was known. I was like, oh my god. So funny. God, yeah. Oh, come on, Twos, hurry up. You can do it. You are so nearly there. And I'm going to do the hair, the hair bow, hair, whatever, and the skirt and the boots. Oh my God. Yeah, there's a lot more threes than there are any of these. I think I should have really done the threes next, before this one. Right, have I done all the twos now? I think I have. I don't know, part of me wants to do the threes next just to get them over and done with. But I will do the ones first, I think. And these are nice and bright and shiny, aren't they? Look, I missed some C's. What a flipping surprise. I'm gonna have to go back and do those C's. I'll have a C, please, Bob. What's that from? Blockbusters. Right, we are getting there, as they always say, slowly cooking on gas, as it's affectionately known. Oh dear. Right, let's get some of these. I don't know if they kind of look like flowers. I'm not sure. I think if they were flowers, they should have had like a yellow middle or something. Maybe not. Ooh. Oh God. I think I picked up one and then I realise I haven't. Come on. Looks like there should be something in there. Oh well. So what do we reckon so far? Are you liking it? Oops. I think when I resin it, I'm going to have to be very careful around the base bit because I don't want that to be too stuck out. So I can, so I might have to take that off because I don't want resin sticking to that, so it won't stick through the hole in the base board. Oh, have I done all the ones? I think I have. Right, all the ones are done. Right, C's, that's what I was going to do, C's. It's only 3 or 2 or something. Oh, a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I missed 6. My God. Right, okay. I'm going to do those 3s. Going to get them over and done with. And then we can finish on the nice bits, can't we? I should finish this by 2 hours. Oh, right. Oh, I think there is a little difference. A slightly little darker than the lighter blue on here. The number 2 was. Don't want these drills sliding. So I need to see the trainer wheels underneath. Right, so that's that bit done. Didn't want that one. That's a crackled one. It would be nice to multi-place, but the way these drills are, it'd be impossible to multi-place. Oh, I need to get up and have a walk around. I can feel my ankles swelling. I haven't got my socks on, my compression socks. I need to get some compression socks which don't go over the toes, to give my toes a chance to sort of breathe, because they can get quite sweaty. I don't think that helps also with my ingrown toenails. So when the nurse did, it still bloody hurts. The podiatrist did. I just did hack at it a bit. Use those big chunky snips to gouge down the side of my toe just to try and get and hacked away at the toenail so it didn't come out. It was already painful, but even more painful when she was doing it. Oh, I mowed a fiver from the younger girls and their mum. They came in, got the Pink Panther coasters last week and started doing them at group. So what do we reckon? God. No tea. My God, it's nearly 8 o'clock. 8 p.m. and all's well. God. Oh my God. This is going on and on. Oh, it's so frustrating because you can place these bang on the money, you know, right over the square, and then the next time you look it's slightly slid off centre. You just sort of think, So it's just going to have to remain like that, because to go back, I'll be forever going back and forth, trying to slide them back onto the bloody centre, which is where I put them. Get off. She. Oh dear. I am going to have that fan on again in a minute. I'll try and get beyond the 3s, and if I can get beyond the 3s, there might be a hope that I don't have to get it on. And here's me getting, because I'm hot and sticky and get on that one. That noise and my wrist picking up off of the whatnot is going to be more frustrating and annoying than anything. Oh God, stop dropping them. I must remember to take a milkshake with me to craft group. Oh, I dropped one of my bloody glass straws and it broke. Bloody gutted. I'm now down to 3 or 4 out of 6. Let's work my way down and join in the middle. Maybe not. Just pick up and move along. Come on. Get on my bloody nerves. Oh, for God's sakes. Wishing I hadn't done these 3s now. I'm half tempted to do the whatnots. I thought I cancelled Vicky, and I've bloody well taken it. Shit. I'll mark that one off my bills paid. Pretty certain I did cancel that. What do you think so far? You liking this, or are you bored now? Bored. Going to go and watch something else. Okay. But please like and subscribe before you do go. Thank you. Oh, I've been caught watching those deck consolidation videos. Oh my god, I love watching them. I don't know why. They seem to be mainly American though. I've watched a couple of British ones, but oh god, there's one. She's so manic and hyped up, and she's just so bubbly, and it's just like, oh my god. She seems to have some of the best videos though. It's just, I find it hard dealing with all the, you know, the energy. I'm jealous, okay? I want that energy. Can you bottle it up and send me some, please? Yeah. Oh god, the amount I've placed which haven't had a drill on, it's just pants. Oh, I feel a trump coming on. It's crazy because we call that a trump is a fart. Which, make of that what you will. Fun and games with my grandchildren about farts, especially my grandson. Let's see who can fart the loudest. Some of the ones he's come out with, oh my god. Loud. There's a couple that really could knock anybody out at 50 paces. 50 miles even. We have a good old giggle session when that happens. Yes, toilet humour. But why not? It's amazing what you do when you're a granny now. Sort of, you know, or in my case a meemaw. You know, what things you thought were acceptable when you were a mother, you deemed completely unacceptable when a mother, and now completely and utterly acceptable. Oh God. The end is in sight. I hope I'm going to have enough. That looks a bit of a mess. That looks like there's fluff coming out of it. It doesn't want to stick. Push down a bit harder. Definitely will need a layer of resin. I'm going to have to stick it then underneath the lamp if it'll fit. Got to find what I did with the lamp. I think it's down the back of the sofa, not behind the cushions, on the floor down here next to me. Oh my God. We are nearly there with the 3s. Oh, praise the Lord. Oh, Mr. Bean. Oh, just when I thought I finished. 1, 2, 3. Come on, get off there. 4, and the last one. Get over. There we go. Woo! What do you reckon to the blues? I guess that's why they call it the blues. Right, I'm going to do this now. Oh my God, we're on 2 hours. My God. Obviously this is going to be a long one. A's and 8s. For the hair thing and the I've got 5s as well. Wow. Wow, as Ebo would say. My boys, they're so together, they really are, because they're wearing each other's clothing. You know, it's so obvious, there's so much clothing that they mix and match with. And they do live with each other when they're not in and out of hotels for the bloody work. That's that lot of A's. Any more 5s? Down here, A's. Oh God, missed one. A, 5s and 8s. Alright. I'm going to do 8s next because that's the most ones. And I should do 5s to finish with because that has not got. So I mean, if this was to take me 2 hours at £9 an hour, well, even if you're going to say £10 an hour, that is 20 quid. And then the price of the kit, 23 quid. And then you've got the packaging. So you're looking at 25 quid for packaging and, you know, labels and all that kind of jazz. 25 quid. You know, I can't see anybody paying that much. So when I do these things, I like to sort of just get the cost of the thing back and perhaps a couple of quid on either side, you know. I think it's definitely worth 6 quid though. I think 6 quid will be a good price for it. So, you know, if you think 6 quid from when it was, should be like 25 quid. There's no way you could, you know, make a living, should we say, doing it. But you see, for me, it's the doing of it. That's the bit that I enjoy. So, even though I have a business, I don't mind, you know, as long as I can get a bit, you know, either the kit done, price back, or some. I mean, if you're doing a big painting, like say Diamond Art Club, you're never going to get that money back. You know, if you were to try and sell them, I don't think, at any rate. Well, some might. But, hey. Right, have I done all the A's? Yes, now I want... Oh, down here. I haven't done the A's down here. And I've spotted another bloody C. Ugh. Stuck in the middle. Is that a real one? Yeah. Oh, I've got 6s as well. Alright, let's do... Whoops. Let's do the C's. Well, that one's C. There we go, that's pretty. And then we'll do 6s. You know, just because it's at hand. Well, oh God, just pick up one. Wowee. I'm trying to think what else I've got to do tomorrow. So I've got, well, I've packed my rotary cutter, just got to remember to use it, to remember that it's in the bag to cut the fabric, because I'm blowed if I'm using those bloody scissors again. Ugh. I can't find the other rotary cutter that was up there. I've got 3 somewhere, and yet I can only find 1. So I think I'll probably go back to this one next. Or I might do some of those. I've got to actually get the stash out for what I need to do next. For the craft fair, for Mother's Day. I mean, this one would be great for Mother's Day. Just wish I had a few more. Probably order some more later. If I can. Try and clear pay it. Right, is that all the 6s? I think it is. I'm going to do 8s now. And then 7s, then 5s, and we are done. Oh my God. Oh, I've picked up 7s, so we're doing 7s next. Now, doesn't this one look similar to the bloody 6s? Bloody hell. I'm already bored of this one now. Be honest. I'm sort of at my limit for concentration and, you know. Because when I'm doing a big painting, I know I'm not going to finish that because it's so big. So it doesn't sort of bother me so much. But with something like this, when I think, oh, it's small and I should be able to finish it, and when I don't, or when I get so far, I think, oh, God's sakes. I just get a little bored. No wonder I sidetrack a lot. See, my head's already going off on a tangent onto Temu and ordering some more of them. Bit of ASMR, I think. No talk. Just silly noises and silly voices. And oh, young man at your age, at my age. Wafer thin mincer? Yes, please. This parrot is dead. It is deceased. It is shuffled off its mortal coil. It is no longer. It is past the rainbow in the sky. Oh, just pick up. Because that's when I'm starting to get frustrated because I'm tired now. And I know what's happening. It's my coordination's playing up. Instead of going straight down on top of the gemstone, I'm hitting it to the side, and so then it drops. Oh my God. one last one of that one. Right, now we're on to the skirt and the hairband. So, 8s. Can hardly see when my arm gets in the way, the shadows. Really, I need better lighting. More overhead. I'll have to sort that out, I think. Then that'll just make me even more hotter, won't it? It'd be like under studio lights, and I'm already struggling. Oh, bit of water there. Oh, they're underneath. I thought they were inside. Drills. Light. Is that any better? I have to hold it though. Oh, that is loads better. I'm just gonna have to find a better way of holding it up there. Because I can't diamond paint and hold it up there, because after a while my arm, the muscles in my arms start aching. It's quite a nice, oops, that's not on 5s. I need that on 8s. It's quite a nice pink, this one. Eight. All right. So that's just 5s, 5s, right, and then down here. And there's no 5s down here. But a heck of a lot of flipping 8s. Bloody stick on, you little and breathe. And breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Out. In. 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 Out. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, my arm is hurting. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Nikki. Popeye chicken. What's that from? Anybody know? Henry Winkler, covered in bees. All-star cast. I feel like I want to just scatter a load of these on here and then just flip them up round the right way and just, oh God, my arm. It is a better light. And interestingly, I'm not as hot as I thought I would be. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am hot. I'm roasting hot. I'm fit hot. No, I'm not. Oh, look, there's an A. Guess what? I'm sure it won't matter in the great scheme of things. It's just a skirt. It's her crease in her skirt. It's the same colour as her skirt, so... Oh, God, my arm. Let's do this bottom deck. Ooh. Managed to get 2 in there. I don't think I'd try. I would do it again. Oh my God! What do you reckon? What time are we on? Oh my God! Nearly 8:30. Oh, just pick them up. Do I have to go back to wax or the putty? I think it's because the tube is a bit kinked on my lap. Which doesn't help. I'm not getting right down on top either. To complete the suction. Suction. Sorry. Oh God. Nearly there. So when you get so close to the end, that's when you start making the big mistakes, or, you know, well, maybe not the big mistakes, but you start mucking it up. Right, there we go. Right. I'll try and find a way to get that on there. Might fall off. Oh, well. Right, now we're on 5 for the last 4. No. 8. Oh yeah, these are different, aren't they? Oh my God, we are so very nearly there. And the last one, down, down, down. What do you reckon? Oh, that noise. Peace, silence. What do you reckon, eh? Mine's shot, I hope I am. There, how's that? Is that gorgeous? Right, imagine it when it's been, what's it called? Resined. Painted bottom and resined. And painted at the back, obviously. Yeah, I like that. Granddaughter, I love you to the moon and back again. I'm definitely going to get some more of these. Great. And it's got quite a nice even border around the edge, which I shall keep. Oh, I've missed an A. Oh, it's fallen out. There we go. Right. I'm so pleased with that. Right. Keep that. Right. So on that note, I'm now going to love you and leave you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.